Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have announced that they are engaged. The Grammy-winning mega pop star and Kansas City Chiefs All-Pro tight end announced the news on Instagram just moments ago. Cheers erupted in this studio when they did so. They posted these images that you see on your screen. Kelce down on one knee. The caption reads, quote, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married."
There was an instantaneous dominance of social media and news headlines as a result of the engagement between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, which was reflected in a joint Instagram post that was displayed on millions of screens. 5 photographs that will live on in infamy permanently. Following the publication of the moment, the caption, which read, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," became an instant classic. The pictures showed Kelce kneeling in a wildflower arch, Swift's hand cradling his jaw, and laughter reverberating as she donned his glasses for a candid photograph. Additionally, there was a glistening close-up of her engagement ring shimmering in the sunlight. A blaze broke out on the internet. The post became the Instagram post by any artist that received the most likes in the shortest amount of time in the history of the platform, surpassing 20 million likes in just a few hours. And the comments were flooded with famous people. One of the responses that Sabrina Carpenter provided was a string of white hearts. Finally, Swift's longtime friend Abigail Anderson yelled out in all capital letters. On top of that, even Donald Trump expressed his best wishes for them, describing them as a stunning couple. The Kansas City Chiefs themselves extended their warmest welcome to Swift as a permanent member of the Chiefs Kingdom family, and the tweet quickly became a global trend. The beginning of their relationship, which began with a spark in the summer of 2023, developed into a spectacle that entwined music, football, and unreserved public affection.
This comes less than 2 years after the two went public with their relationship in October of 2023, and just weeks after the singer made an internet-breaking appearance on the Kelce Brothers podcast, New Heights.
In the tour concert that Swift's era was performing at Arrowhead Stadium on July 8, 2023, Travis Kelce, the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, was the one who made the first move. In a later episode of his New Heights podcast, he discussed with his brother Jason how he attempted to impress Swift with a friendship but was unsuccessful. A bracelet embroidered with his phone number admitting that he was feeling a little heartbroken over the fact that he had missed the opportunity. On the other hand, Swift's attention was drawn to that audacious attempt, and she later described the gesture as metal as hell in an interview for the 2023 Time Person of the Year publication. Throughout the course of that summer, their friendship grew stronger, and by September, Swift was already there to show her support for Kelce at his game against the Chicago Bears. She was seated next to his mother, Donna, as well as her own family. Kelce returned the favor by jumping onto Swift's world tour stage in London in June 2024, twirling her beneath the spotlight to wild cheers. Swift, with her signature red lipstick and game day looks, became a regular sight in luxurious suites, celebrating touchdowns, hugging friends, and waving to cameras. Kelce was a regular sight in these suites. As a group, they became an unavoidable phenomenon in the world of popular culture. Their high-profile public appearances at award shows, the Super Bowl, and charity galas were endlessly chronicled by fans and the media, culminating in a kiss on the field that gained a lot of attention after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl in February of 2024. Unrelenting debates on the internet were fueled by their open support for each other, despite the constant scrutiny they faced. While some fans were speculating about the existence of a conspiracy, others were keeping track of the number of times that cameras found Swift in the audience. In spite of all the noise, both of them insisted that the only thing that mattered was to tune out the rest of the world and concentrate on one another. This was a theme that was repeated in a great number of interviews, as well as on their own platforms. In August of 2025, Taylor Swift made her first appearance on the New Heights podcast. She teased her upcoming 12th studio album, titled The Life of a Showgirl, which is scheduled to be released on October 3rd, 2025. She also joked that the show was responsible for her finding a boyfriend and praised Kelce's unwavering commitment, hilarious sense of humor, and unrelenting work ethic. Fans soaked up their candid banter, inside jokes, and sweet glances as they watched that episode, which broke records by attracting more than 13 million viewers on YouTube in just one day. Do you enjoy listening to these tales? To receive further updates, subscribe. The engagement ring itself became an overnight sensation, and jewelers and Swifties alike began dissecting it the moment it was released. The ring is a vintage-inspired 8-carat, old mine, brilliant cut diamond that is rectangular in shape and features antique facets that glint with every movement. It was designed in secret by Artifacts Fine Jewelry in collaboration with the New York jeweler Kindred Lubick. There is a reverse taper band that is lined with delicate diamond accents, and the setting is made of 18K yellow gold. The effect as a whole is both timeless and intensely personal. There are subtle references to Swift's favorite motifs and the number 13, which is both her birthday and a famous lucky number. These references are all woven into the design, which has caused fans to go into a frenzy searching for Easter eggs and hidden meanings. The value of the item is approximately $550,000, 0 cents. The final piece exceeded every expectation, causing a wave of online breakdowns and reaction videos to be posted online. Jewelers had predicted that Swift would favor a romantic vintage style, and the final piece exceeded every expectation. Congratulations came pouring in from every direction after the official announcement was made. Artists, athletes, and celebrities from Hollywood all contributed their best work. And some of Swift's closest friends, such as Abigail Anderson and the Haim sisters, posted nostalgic throwbacks and heartfelt tributes to her journey, from a teenager in Nashville to a global superstar and now a bride-to-be. Almost immediately, the families of the couple issued joint statements that were filled to the brim with overflowing excitement and gratitude for the outpouring of love. Donna, Kelce's mother, referred to her daughter as a source of happiness and a ray of sunshine. And Andrea and Scott, Taylor's parents, expressed their admiration for Kelce's unwavering commitment and admirable character. It has been speculated that the wedding date, which has always been the most pressing concern for fans, will take place on December 13th, 2025. On this day, which is Taylor's 36th birthday, there is a lot of personal significance. Not only does Taylor Swift's album, liner notes, stage outfits, and even the track Counts on her records all feature the number 13, but her legendary affinity for the number 13 is also present. The possibility of a wedding taking place in the winter, which could take place at a botanical garden or a historic estate, both of which have been rumored to be venues, has given rise to an endless amount of speculation regarding the guest list, the decor, and even the possible set list for the reception. According to sources close to the couple, planning began almost immediately after the engagement, with Taylor Swift already in discussions with renowned event designer Mindy Weiss and longtime stylist Joseph Castle-Falconer. An insider disclosed that the ceremony will combine traditional elegance with whimsical elements that are reminiscent of storybooks. In addition to velvet ribbons and candlelit pathways, the event featured a live orchestra that performed reimagined versions of Taylor Swift's own hits. It has been rumored that Selena Gomez will play the role of Swift's maid of honor, and other friends such as Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are also expected to play significant roles. It has been speculated that Kelce's brother, Jason, will play the role of best man, and that the couple's cats, Meredith, Olivia, and Benjamin, will make cameo appearances at the wedding wearing flower crowns or miniature tuxedos. It has been said that the menu is a combination of Kansas City barbecue and Southern comfort food, and it also includes vegan options and a wedding cake that is made to order. Designed to look like a stack of old books, with each layer representing a different album by Taylor Swift. At the reception, it is anticipated that there will be unexpected musical guests, as well as a first dance that will be choreographed to a mashup of Lover and Enchanted, which are two of Swift's most well-known songs. It has been reported that the wedding dress, which has been the subject of much discussion on fashion blogs, is a custom Ralph Lauren silk creation that features hand-embroidered lyrics and a dramatic cathedral-length veil. Joseph Castle-Falconer, a close friend and stylist of Taylor Swift, has been seen making frequent trips to the designer's New York atelier, which has fueled rumors that Swift will change her wardrobe multiple times throughout the evening. Ed Sheeran, Lord Phoebe Brides, Sophie Turner, and G. Hadid are among the celebrities who are expected to attend the event, along with NFL players and teammates from both the Chiefs and the Eagles. The guest list is a who's who of Hollywood and music royalty. It has been speculated that the invitations will be hand-pressed with gold leaf, featuring watercolor portraits of Kelce and Taylor Swift, and will also feature a custom wax seal that is stamped with the number 13. There will be a strict no phone policy in place, and guests will be required to take an oath of confidentiality in order to maintain the event's confidentiality. Swift and Kelce have both expressed a desire for a small, private ceremony that would be attended by the people who have been there for them, no matter what the circumstances have been. It has been reported that Swift has composed a new song specifically for the event, which she will perform publicly during the reception. She will be accompanied by a string quartet and a surprise guest vocalist. Swift's father will be the one to walk her down an aisle that is lined with winter roses and flickering candles during the couple's first look, which will take place in a beautiful garden that is hidden away.